Good evening. Welcome. I'm Bob. This is the Velo-Pro show. Those are our birds, and this is my juice. Tonight's story is on happiness, and I'm very happy about it. Velo-Pro focuses on happiness and well-being, so I thought we'd talk about what it means. The dictionary definition is kind of dry, so I looked it up at the Mayo Clinic, and their definition is: people who are happy seem to intuitively know that their happiness is the sum of their life's choices, and their lives are built on the following pillars. Devoting time to family and friends. This means being with your wife, your kids, getting outside and meeting your neighbors and all that, and inviting people over and socializing, because all those things help us and enrich us. Appreciate what they have, like this Harris tweed hat. I'm very appreciative. Maintaining an optimistic outlook. I have an optimistic outlook, and I hope I project that for you because it's a wonderful thing. Feeling a sense of purpose. I have a sense of purpose. I don't know what it is. Yes, I do. I'm married. I've got a dog and I got a cat, and I got things to do and old furniture to fix, and I've got lots to do. Plenty of purpose. Living in the moment. Living in the moment means we don't project. It doesn't mean you don't plan. It means you don't project, because when we project, we're usually wrong and it's usually bad. So live in the moment. If you've been looking for happiness, the good news is that your choices, thoughts, and actions can influence your level of happiness. It's not easy as flipping a switch, but you can turn up your level of happiness. And here's a great way to get started. And the Mayo Clinic is talking about this, and they do have the best psychiatrists in the business, because lifting the melancholy is everything so important. And having a positive outlook for the future is really important. And that's kind of one of the reasons I did a couple of the climate stories, to a little bit debunk some of this rambunctious thinking. Okay, as much as I would like to say gravel cycling can fix all ills, the CDC has a little bit more technical view, and they're looking at society, employment, they're looking at personal security. That means being able to go outside, how you feel about your zone where you live, can you go out safely? And of course, your sense of purpose and your sense of usefulness, because this is a common theme in all of these. So I'm going to leave a link to the CDC and their story on well-being. The common theme in all these happiness stories is enthusiasm and being needed and having a sense of purpose. Now, married folks seem to have plenty to do, and I won't get too much into that, but married people do tend to live a little longer, and they do tend to have plenty of extra chores. Our jobs, our work, is one of the favorite things to complain about. But retirees often suffer from a lack of routine. This lack of function actually may contribute to early death. Now, many retirees have found newfound freedom in cycling, sailing, traveling, family time, and recreations of many, many different types. And New Retirement has 120 ideas, many on a shoestring budget, and I'm going to leave a link to New Retirement who talks about that, because gravel cycling is a great hobby, but there's plenty more to do too. Death by Retirement is a good read. And I remember when my dad retired, he really went into kind of a slump for a bit. And then he got so busy, it was unbelievable, he couldn't answer the phone. Built an archery range in the backyard, bought a new boat, and those kinds of things. So once you find yourself, but you got to get that routine. And 1500 Days has that story. Now, we, my family and I, have have lived in multiple states and countries, and happiness isn't found on the other side of a border or fence. But sometimes changing where you live really can help, especially if you live in a busy area and you're not working and you don't need to be in that busy area. Going to a quieter zone, more with people in your own age group, can be beneficial. And we already discussed cortisol and some of the impact that has. So, House Beautiful certainly isn't a medical reference, but happiness is rather subjective. So, I'm going to leave a link to House Beautiful, who talks about moving away from the city to improve our general happiness. Also, please see how food affects well-being in advanced nutrition, because we know that food is fuel for our bodies, but also for our brains and mood. So let's leave that there. I super appreciate your time. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and check the description for all the great links. I must get going.